Tell me, what does your face look like?
Very young, like a child. If I had to say, I'd say like 10, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde hair, like braided buns, freckles on my face.
Are you male or female?
Female.
I see. Moving forward now. Moving forward. What happens next?
Looks like I'm in a town,
Mm-hmm.
kind of skipping through this town. There's the road is like brick. There's different, or like stone. And I'm carrying a book, but not really paying attention. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of skipping through and seeming very curious about the town and what's going on instead of paying attention to my book.
What book is it?
I'm not sure, other than like it seems like a fairy tale book.
Mm-hmm.
It's not leathery, but it's like almost like it's green, but like a suede material.
I see. What happens next?
I'm stopping to look at like a horse buggy. Like I feel like there's someone important inside.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
I think it's a man.
Mm-hmm.
There's one man in like a black and white suit and a top hat, like driving the buggy.
Mm-hmm.
There's one horse. The man inside looks maybe middle aged and has like, it's not a beard, but he has facial hair that's different than anything I've seen before. He seems reluctant to want anyone to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just standing there waiting, it seems, for him to get out. I just looked down at the book. Like maybe, did he write the book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know.
I see. Moving forward. What happens next?
I'm older now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm working at a bakery, and the man walks in. That same man just walked in the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like maybe it's a love interest.
I see.
That's interesting. I keep getting the name Charles is coming through.
I see. How old are you?
17. I'm in some kind of booth, like a phone booth or something. I see that man. I see the man again. He's walking by, and I like frantically like gather my things and run out and bump into him like and on accident.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like now we're talking, we're walking, now we're sitting down and having coffee or something to drink. Just chatting, and
What are you chatting about?
I can't tell. I'm getting like mostly like behavior, like feeling like giddy and like
Mm-hmm.
really giggly, and he's got more of like a serious demeanor, but he's very witty and charming. And now it's
See.
almost flashing to different things, like different activities, like going and doing things together, and
Tell me about this.
it's all coming so fast. It's hard to focus on one. I definitely see
Mm-hmm.
a fountain. There's definitely a rip apart. Like, I think there was something, but now it's like I'm seeing like horses. Like, I don't know what's going on. It seems like frantic, like the town itself is evacuating into the forest, the same forest area that I saw at the beginning.
I see. Moving forward, what happens next?
I see sitting down on a blanket, like a picnic. Older again. I would say 20s.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a baby boy there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say maybe 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just me and him sitting on this blanket, and I'm calling him Charles. The baby he's 20 and I'm older. It seems like I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that the guy was the dad because he looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's similar, like mannerisms and almost like a performer. Like
Mm-hmm.
he likes the attention, and I'm just kind of sitting there observing and like feeling proud. And I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like a house, and there's whatever room we're in, there's just walls and walls of books, and he's just standing there with like a cane and just being very like theatrical. And there are other people around like watching him. I'm definitely just hearing Charles, Charles, Charles over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone there walking up and saying, Charles, nice to see you, Charles. And I just heard the name Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was my name or.
I see. Let's find out. Moving forward now. Moving forward once more. What happens next?
I see like a fairly big home with like a rounded driveway, and there's a fountain in the middle, and this black car driving up, and I'm getting out of it and walking up the steps into this house, and I'm asking, where's Charles? I'm seeing him in a bed, like he's sick. He's
Mm-hmm.
not well. Like he has a fever.
Mm-hmm. I see. And is this the same Charles that was that baby?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I haven't seen the older one since we had to flee the town. I think I'm at his funeral. Let's see, I'm hearing 37. 37. So I'm guessing that's his age. He passed from whatever that sickness was. I see myself writing letters, writing and sealing them.
Tell me about these letters.
Letters letting people know that he's passed away. And then I heard a knock on the door, and I fell backwards when I saw who it was. So it was like seeing a ghost. It's the older Charles. He's apologizing for leaving, and I'm mad and frustrated and don't understand how he didn't know, or I don't believe that he didn't know that he had a child. I just see me like walking down a hallway and
Very good.
he's just sitting there. I think I'm trying to not let him get to me because it seems like there's still a spark there, and I don't want to let him get to me. Just sitting out on a patio. I see like I see like a pond and a willow tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. I think I'm definitely getting older.
Mm-hmm.
I fell in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
almost like I shouldn't have been in there, but I was being stubborn
Mm-hmm.
and saying I can do it myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't.
Tell me, why was she shown this experience today?
It's the timeline, the alignment. It's what is currently the current energies that are being flowed in from the past into her current experience.
I see. And was that a past lifetime of Kelsey's, or was she shown this for a different reason?
It was a viewed life. It was a learned life to bring in to this experience.
I see. And what else does Kelsey need to understand about why she was shown this experience today in this session? What's the message for her today?
Staying curious and knowing that the universe will always guide you to the place you're meant to be.
Is there anything else that Kelsey needs to understand about why she was shown this specific experience today?
Showing it's okay to be in the background, still being true to yourself, but allowing the space to support and allow others to shine. Being there to support them in their journeys without you needing to be the one in the spotlight.